In this video, I'm going to show you this knockoff Makita 1/2-inch impact. So it's got the 1/2-inch anvil on the end. That's the model number. I'll put it in the description. They ripped off the Makita model. I'll put the model number in the description. I can't remember. There's a bunch of different model numbers for the Makita 1/2-inch impacts, but there was a specific one they ripped off with this exact model. So if you look at it, it looks very much like Makita. It fits a Makita battery, which is the funniest thing ever, and that's the big deal about this. It's when you buy a Makita, a real Makita tool, you're half buying the tool, but really you're really getting the battery quality. You know, people buy DeWalt for that reason too. They want that battery quality. And don't get me wrong, tool quality is great too, but in this case, this is for sale on eBay without the battery for $99 shipped Canadian, which is, I think the retail on the model that it's trying to replicate is between $300 and $400. So this is a hell of a deal. You can get 3 or 4 of these for the price of one. Now, don't get me wrong, this may last a year or half a year, or it may last 20 years. I don't know. I'll comment in the video if it ever breaks or something like that. You know, it's not gonna have a warranty like Makita does. But yeah, it's awesome. It works with the Makita batteries, and it even works with the 1.5s. But I find the 1.5 amp hour. But I find these aren't very good with it. Like it doesn't provide as much power. Here I got a 3 amp hour, and then I got a fake 3 amp hour. I've had this for 4 years. I wouldn't recommend getting one because batteries are sketchy. You want quality when you buy batteries, but hey, you can do what I did. Hasn't set on fire yet, but there's a possibility. It doesn't charge perfect in the Makita charger. Like, I have to unplug it a bunch of times to get a full charge into it. But yeah, this works in that, so it's funny as hell because this setup right here is not Makita at all, other than the interface for the battery. That's just too funny. Anyways, the Anvil looks to be high quality. It doesn't have that, I know the 1/4-inch impacts, or are they even 1/4-inch, whatever, the ones for like the normal red Robbie bit and stuff like that, they have a glow-in-the-dark ring around here. This is not glow-in-the-dark. I don't really care about that anyway. So yeah, you're not getting the full Makita quality, but look how this works. It is amazing. Again, I'm only doing wheel nuts here. I'll try it out with a fully charged battery on, I might make a video for that on an axle nut that requires a hell of a lot of torque to get off, like the axle nuts right there, with like a 32mm socket. But yeah, the Anvil works great, changes on easy as hell. Here's it running. Oh yeah, I forgot. So this is replicating the newer, oh, look at that battery power, that's horrible. This needs charged. This is replicating the newer Makita impacts that have all the mode selections. So that's just normal run, and then this is auto stop. So it just does a burst, which I think is pretty good for driving screws in. Or actually, in this situation, you want to, hey, to put the nut back on, that's a pretty good idea. So so that was auto stop. It took it only that far off. That's perfect. And then when you put it back on, you can never over torque it, and then you use your torque wrench to put it on. I didn't think that was actually, I thought that was kind of useless in the 1/2-inch, but now I think about it, it's pretty good. So I go to put it back on. I must have hit the mode button. Maybe auto stop is temporary. Oh yeah, and then this side is power. See that red? Those red lights going up? You put it down to no power. and then you crank it all the way up to full power. Awesome. But yeah, I'll trigger that. Oh, stop back on. Won't even go on, probably because the battery's dead. But anyway, this is, for a dead battery, this is pretty good. Now auto stops back on because the battery went to 1. Whatever. Again, this is a aftermarket battery, not so good. I will put a real one on. Amazing. Perk for going in the scrapyard, do whatever. Junkyard. Sorry for a long video, but wanted to really show this. It's crazy. I'll put a link to the eBay item. Again, probably infringes on 1 million patents, but it's not our problem because we're not selling it. We're just buying it. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll update in the comments with any problems or if it's perfect in a few years. Thanks for watching.